Hello, Michael T.A. Thompson.
Hello, hello, Patricia.
Thank you for coming and letting me interview. You're performing 3 times in this pop-up series called Black Lives Matter. And if you would, I would like to know a little bit, first to background, to let us understand better why you play music in general, and this music in particular, and why it's important to you.
Well, music in general, I see it as just another avenue to express myself. And I think when people are allowed to express themselves, they offer things to the community that otherwise they normally wouldn't offer. A lot of times when you just allow yourself just to go along to get along or just to deal with everyday life without really expressing yourself, what ends up happening is you're not really offering as much as you can. You're not fulfilling this great potential that we all have as individuals. Now, in this particular music, I don't know if you're referring to jazz, free jazz, avant-garde. The 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 label in itself is irrelevant to me. It's just that offering to be able to actually every moment when you touch your instrument or you have an idea you like to express or express it with others, this allows you to really bring something to the bigger community. And for me, that's the main idea for playing music. Somehow it has to bring something, offer release, offer an idea, a sense of inspiration to make a difference in the bigger community. So that's why I like, free jazz, open music, jazz, whatever you want to call it. It's just that avenue to express.
You're going to perform 3 times at the series. Uh, Once with dance and Jason Wong on violin, and then another with Ken Filiano on Wednesday the 28th, and then in the poetry jazz group on the final day. So can you tell a little about those, those 3 different, is there those 3 different contexts for you?
Well, okay, we'll start with, I don't know if you ever heard of this person. Her name is Patricia. It's always a pleasure to actually perform. This isn't kiss up time. I don't have time for that. It's a pleasure to actually work with Patricia in a lot of ways because in a lot of ways she's done so much for the community, the larger community in general. And you and I, have been having this conversation for a while about really feeding your own soul. And so any opportunity to help someone actually feed themselves that actually allows them to offer the community again another expression that could actually help lift someone up or inspire someone, I'm always down with that. So that to have the opportunity to perform with you is it's just great for me.
Thank you, Michael.
As far as the other ballerina dilemma, Ken Filiano, that's a really special group. Ken Filiano, Warren Smith, what's his name, Steve Haynes, and myself. It's an improvisational group, but we really listen. We really listen, and we like the idea of not just putting out the energy, but how we can actually tune into each other and put it out. That's really important. So that brings us back to another form of a community. And we notice that the more communities work together, we get more things done, as opposed to individually just thinking, oh, it's all about me and that kind of stuff. And the other group, the Jazz and Poetry Choir Collective, that group is important to me too, because Golda Solomon, over the years, she's been trying to collaborate with me on different projects, and I never felt it except for this one. I said yes. We can go ahead and form and organize, and we did that. I like this group because it's just that. It's a mixture of expressions, poetry and music, jazz, improvised jazz in particular. And one of the things that I like about it is that it is truly a collective. There's no one really running this. You know, I mentioned in the beginning, I said, imagine there was a table in this room. I said, the idea of this group is to put your ideas on the table and let them grow. Let's feed them, let them grow. So there's no such thing as a bad idea, and this group really, really, really represents that. We just come together with ideas and expressions, and we work it that way, and I like that.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. And I need you to speak on the, briefly on the theme Black Lives Matter and why is it worth doing a pop-up series on this? Why is this important? What's the relevance?
Well, it's important to me. Once again, if you notice my theme, it's the community thing. It's important to me because if Black life matters because all life matters. And in any society, if we think that certain levels of people in that society don't matter, you really actually think that you don't matter, but you just don't know it. Because if it's like attacking your own body, I could like my hands and not like my face or like my legs. I'm in chaos when that happens.
Right.
Instead of disliking my legs or my face or separating myself, I have to learn how to improve on those things. And so therefore, Black life matters because all life matters. And when you think certain life do not matter, then you're really reflecting something really not so bright within yourself. So it matters. I am interested in this because if it brings attention to the complete thought, the complete self, which we all come from, then we wouldn't have this sense of certain lives had certain values and other lives had other values, and we wouldn't separate it like that because we do not do it. I don't say my pinky has more value than my thumb. I never say that. I don't say that.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.